Commuter is directed by the guy who makes every Liam Neeson movie that isn't Taken and stars Liam Neeson. This film is about Liam Neeson, who is a father who commutes to work every day. And as he's on a train going home one day, he comes across this woman who gives him a job to find a specific person with a specific bag, and if he completes his task, he will be rewarded $100,000. But as he gets deeper into the task, he finds out that there's more at stake. His family is in danger, and he is basically in this situation that he can't get out of. So this movie by itself, it's actually really entertaining. I can't really say anything negative about Liam Neeson. He's a really good actor. Everyone in this movie does a really good job. I was actually very invested in Liam Neeson and how they kind of tried to make him a very relatable character. He's a father, he has to commute to work every day, and he's trying to just get by. He has a son going to college, and he's trying to raise enough money to, support his son and just get him the education that he needs. It's very well established in the beginning of this film what he has to do. He has to go on this train every day and go to work as an insurance agent. And of course, like every other person in a film, he gets fired, and you understand where he's coming from. You understand why he takes this random deal from this random stranger and why he wants to find this person that's unknown on this train. He needs the money. And like I said, the movie is very enjoyable by itself. You're very invested. It's kind of a mystery. You're trying to figure out exactly who he is looking for on this train and what's going on. Like, why are people trying to find this unknown person? So you're invested in the sense of you really want to know exactly what the background of this story is. However, this film isn't that original. I feel like we've seen this film before. It's happened countless times where we see Liam Neeson on a moving vehicle and he has to find a person. This is basically nonstop. This is nonstop too. I don't know why this director has an interest in putting Liam Neeson on a moving vehicle and just trying to find people. I wish that he would do something different. I really enjoyed The Shallows in 2016 that was also directed by him because it starred Blake Lively and it was something different. It was a shark movie. It didn't star Liam Neeson. It was just a different movie that he was trying to pursue, and that was one of the things that I really appreciated. And here we are in 2018, and he's still doing Liam Neeson movies. And that's the only problem that I have with this film, is that it's just not different. We've seen it before. And it's not just because it's also, another Liam Neeson movie. This film is also very similar to other train movies that I've seen. For example, I found it really ironic that Vera Farmiga was in this film, and she was also in another train movie that involved finding a person. Source Code. And she also plays kind of the same exact character, where the person on the train has to contact her in order to get information. She's basically that person that you call on the phone in order to find out more about what's going on. And again, they give Liam Neeson some cop background where he automatically knows combat. And I just find that really used a lot, where in Liam Neeson films, he has a past where he knows how to fight people. What I really appreciate about this film was they tried to make him relatable. They made him a dad who was trying to get his son into college. And that's where I thought they were going with, but then you find out that he has this cop background where he knows how to fight, which leads into a fighting scene. The fighting scenes are good in this. There's actually one scene on the train that's shot in one take, which I really enjoyed. But a lot of the scenes also involve, I think, a CGI Liam Neeson. It looks very video game oriented sometimes, and that goes back to what I was saying is these movies always try to give Liam Neeson combat oriented skills, and you don't necessarily need to do that. I really appreciated how they tried to make him relatable, but when you give him this cop background, it takes that relatability away because he's not just like a regular guy, he's just a guy that knows how to fight well. So again, it's just another Liam Neeson movie where he knows how to fight, and he's on a moving vehicle. So it's just not different. It's been done before. You can definitely watch non-stop and get the same amount of pleasure that you would get from this film. It's just another Liam Neeson film, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That is what Liam Neeson is known for, is being a guy who knows how to fight, and he's also a really good actor, and he's Irish. It's just his niche. But that also kind of tampers with the movie a little bit because Liam Neeson is getting kind of old, and they're using kind of like this CGI Liam Neeson in some of the shots. I don't know if it's because they couldn't afford a stunt double or something like that, and because of that, it can make the movie look like a video game sometimes. I was often reminded of Uncharted 2 because, he's on a train, and he's fighting a person, and he's pushing him against like a window or something like that. So it's just times like that where I'm just like, this doesn't look real. That's just kind of me nitpicking it a little bit. It looks fine by itself. It doesn't look terrible. It's just, you can tell that it is edited. There is CGI. But the movie by itself, I enjoyed it. I just think that it's not really original. It's definitely been done before, but I don't know. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. I really enjoy Liam Neeson, and if there are any hardcore Liam Neeson fans out there that are wondering if this is a good Liam Neeson film, it is. I don't know. It's definitely nonstop 2 for me. But, you know, that's good. Another film in January that isn't bad. The month of bad movies. It definitely wasn't bad at all. I'm actually very surprised that we're getting films that are not terrible. This was not terrible. It was just an average movie. I really appreciate that Hollywood is catering to this month with good films. I really appreciate that. So yes, guys, that was my review to The Commuter. I really appreciate you guys watching this movie review. I also want to tell you guys that I am on the Stardust app. It's an app where you can share your opinions and reactions to trailers and movies that you just saw. I have an account. It's under Pixel Talk. I would really appreciate if you guys would check that out. I've been trying to get followers, and, you know, I'm just trying to plug myself. And it's a really good way to outlet myself whenever I am trying to get my opinion about a film out there, because making these videos is very time consuming, but I like the idea of being able to film a quick video and putting it on an app for everyone to see. So if you would like to see a quick opinion/review on a film that I just saw before the initial review comes out, you can check me out on Stardust. So yes, guys, that was my review to The Commuter. Comment down below what you thought of this movie. If you've seen it yet, like the video, share it, and please subscribe to Pixel Talk if you haven't yet for more movie reviews, trailer reactions, gaming content, and like I said, follow me on Stardust. Thank you guys so much. I am Corbin Stuckey, and this is Pixel Talk.